Mark is broadcasting live from a kindergarten classroom today.
Yep, that's right, everybody.
Getting
You're
a new
seeing it
setup.
here first. What's that? Ah, yes.
Getting reports of an accident in the blocks.
Let's go to the blocks. What do you got?
Dirty diaper.
Well-
Back to you, Mark.
We have a name. They're called Legos.
Oh, I was just thinking like the Toy Story, just wooden blocks with letters on the sides of them.
Oh yeah. We never got those.
Did you guys have the? It was a cardboard cube, but with one side missing, and then it was like a Russian nesting doll type thing, where there was just tons and tons of smaller and smaller cardboard cubes inside of that, and it was the perfect thing ever for making a tower because you take it out and it would sit right on top of the one it came out of. Same, over and over and over.
I don't think we did,
I
but
don't think I remember that. No.
but I have some for the kids that are like squares. Yeah, you just take them right out. You stack them right on top of each other. It's great. I love Peyton. She loves knocking them down. Well, they both do, but Peyton will run to the other side of the house to get a running start. Like out of the room she is in, into her room. Like she's going all over these, like running around corners just to get so much speed to hit these blocks. What we had like a it was
Oh.
like a I don't even know the dimensions, but Steven, do you remember they were like cardboard bricks, and they had like bricks painted on the outside,
yeah.
sort of thing.
Yeah.
And I don't even know where we kept those, but
There
yeah,
was-
we would just make our own shit and destroy it.
That's right. They were cardboard boxes that were painted like bricks.
Yeah.
Wow, I do remember that.
This is like your own homemade stuff.
No, this is, I think, a shitty toy you could buy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. But it's the one that you remember this many years later, which is not that many years.
Yeah, I kind of
Right.
miss.
Yeah, this was right around the corner.
Boy, speaking of many years, we got some stuff to talk about.
Thank you, Andrew, for cleaning up the Discord. Very short notice for
Yeah.
you. Quick action.
Oh.
Thank you. Well, okay. Since we
great,
kind of
great.
edged into the warm up game I had, it was about childhood toys, so we'll skip that. We'll just get right into it. Hi guys, how are you? Good to see you. Happy Monday to you
Good. How are
both
you?
and
I'm
to us
still
all.
to you.
warm-up game. Is this it or?
No. We're not. I'm not doing another one. Oh, okay, like I
Okay.
did a couple weeks ago, where I was like, all right, we're not gonna do one. Then I actually did one.
Yeah.
That was a mess, and I'm sorry for that. I learned my lesson. We're just getting right into it.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi.
Yes. Hello.
Feels like we just recorded a podcast, but we were a little off last week because of our trip and our birding. I don't know if you guys have kept up with the birding.
Yeah, are you guys still obsessed?
So it's funny. Dana, I have a birthday coming up, and Dana said, "What do you want for your birthday?" And I was like, "I'm good. You know, I'm great. Just at this point, it's like and I don't like making a big deal about birthdays. It's just kind of weird. But so she was like, she's like, I don't even. So you don't like want anything? I was like, no. I was like, I'm good. She's like, I mean, would you like a bird feeder? And I fucking started dying, dude. I doubled over. I'm like, that is so fucking funny. And she's like, now I wish I would have just gotten it for you instead of just saying,
so
like,
you ever convinced that you've got a real bird obsession?
Yeah.
Really?
the whole the whole reason why it's funny is because, well, now that our listeners and obviously the people in our Discord and
they know
Patreon,
the joke.
they know that we're all into birds, but it's a fake hobby, and that's why it's funny. But now it's becoming a real thing that is still funny. But I'm probably actually going to start knowing things about birds and get into it just based off of a joke, an inside joke,
Mhm.
nonetheless.
Yes, we were all just joking. None of us
Yeah.
really started to love birds. It was for the yucks. Yep.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely not
Okay.
gonna name my next kid any sort of bird name. Robin.
Okay.
Robin. Yeah, of course.
Right.
Well, guys. Sorry. Well, it's bird brained again.
Mm.
Word of the day. We've got an interesting. It's not a fear.
Mm,
Mark, I know
okay.
you're not at a desk. You don't have anything to write anything down with.
Mm.
I
So
hope
Jeff
this.
gave us a hint already. This is not a fear coming
No
up.
fear. Ooh,
Okay.
no fear.
No
Is it
fear.
a shirt company?
Big dog. Albertopolis.
Why is that funny?
I don't know. To have some guy's name and a fear is like,
It's not a fear.
oh, it's not a fear. That's right. Yeah. Okay. That was my first. My brain defaulted to
Albertopolis.
fear, and I was like, some guy has to go around, and his name is Al or Albert.
Is
He was.
this is like a city of just Alberts or
That's funny.
um I think that's it, right?
A good guess.
That's
City of nothing but Alberts.
mhm.
Fat and otherwise. Mark, I guess.
Oh man, I I think that's the best guess. I mean, I hate to steal someone else's guess, but I don't see it being literally anything else.
No, that's okay. We can double down if we truly think that's what it is, and we've done it before,
Yeah,
and we've been right
Albertopolis,
before.
city of Alberts.
Yeah. Final answer.
It's very good answer. Kind of true, or kind of correct, kind of incorrect.
Okay.
Um, and I feel badly. I feel ungooded by by this one because it's almost like a proper noun, and I don't think that should be a word. Like
The guy that's teaching words says this.
Albertopolis is the nickname given to the area centered on Exhibition Road in London, named after Prince Albert, consort of
Oh,
Queen Victoria.
damn it. Okay. Son
So
of a bitch.
it's a section in a road.
It's an
Because
area in London. I guess there's all these museums
Yeah.
right in that area, and
Oh,
it's known as an Albertopolis.
look.
son of it. That was my other instinct was Prince Albert, pierced cock. I was gonna say City of Dicks.
Oh,
That was my other guess, but
can
I
you
didn't say
imagine?
it.
Also a city of men.
Okay. Hmm.
I think
Yeah.
I'm gonna count. I mean, I don't want to keep score, but I would count that,
I am. Yeah, no, this actually counts. That this is points for both of you.
and we'll
Okay.
know the point total at the end of the year, right?
Yeah, every year we have our big point blowout
Point.
extravaganza where
Yeah, yeah. Great.
Okay. Whew. Good. I'm glad to know this now.
so that's an Albertopolis. As far as I can tell, there's only one in the whole world, and it's that one little section of London in London.
Hmm.
I don't think it
Okay.
travels. It's not like a circus that can pack up and go other places. It's a stationary
Wow.
Albertopolis, which begs to the question: are there Paulopolises? Is there like a Benjaminopolis somewhere? Markopolis, Mark
We should
Knopfler.
look.
I think. Yeah. I don't. Why is he so important? I'm gonna start having a. I want to have a history section. We have a science section, a history section too.
We should have a history section, honestly.
Yeah.
We really should. You know what? And I love history, and
There's
oh,
Steven, can that be
w-
your thing now? Will you
we
do
can
history?
we can do that. And my goodness, we have a science topic today that involves history as well.
Right.
Oh, this is confusing. I'm mixing of the worlds. Okay.
It
History
involves
and science.
history and future. Oh God, do we have an episode?
We have to go to the past and the present,
Wait, is this a Dickens
or before,
episode of
or the.
science?
I guarantee you the people who are listening have already turned this off. 'cause I have
Yeah.
fucking
should we
deal.
just get into it so I can explain, and then
Yeah, please.
we can move on?
Majority
Okay.
of the plays of this podcast are my wife leaving it on for the little dog that Tyra, that just stays up in her office. She likes to hear our voices.
Oh, that makes sense.
We'll talk about the history science thing real quick. Should I just say it? I'll
Just
just say
say
the
it.
title. Okay.
Please.
This is from the Guardian. Firm raises 15 million to bring back the woolly mammoth from extinction.
Fuck yes.
I'm in.
That's right.
Is there a
Scientists.
GoFundMe?
I don't know, but you know the drill, right? It's science. They're going to take DNA from the mammoth. They're going to
Dino
shove it.
DNA.
They're going to shove it into an elephant, and they're going to make a hybrid creature. It's going to come out, right?
A hairy elephant.
Yeah. So they're gonna do that. Why, he might ask? Geez, I don't know. I mean, I read the article and I still don't know. I found this quote that says, and I think it's from some scientist saying this. He's like, "Our goal is to make a cold-resistant elephant, but it's going to look and behave like a mammoth, not because we are trying to trick anybody, but because we want something that is." I'm reading the quote here.
I know you are.
I really am. Not because we're trying to trick anybody, but because we want something that is functionally equivalent to the mammoth, that will enjoy its time at -40 Celsius and do all the things that elephants and mammoths do, in particular, knocking down trees. What? That's what it is said in the article. So,
In particular,
man.
knocking down trees. What?
Yep.
Wait, no. Who? Sorry.
end quote.
Who is this?
Knocking down trees.
Is there any sort of like credentials behind this person's name when they're quoted? Is it like I, do they claim it's a scientist? Who is this speaking?
I don't know. I don't know.
Is this a run-on quote? The guy just forgot to close the quote and he kept talking.
You know, the spokesman scientist person for this article.
Yeah.
That person.
I think it's I think this could be a new thing for Ashton Kutcher, where like we bring back mammoths and all these animals, and they're like, look, actually, look around. We melted the fucking ice caps. There's nowhere cold left, you stupid idiots. We brought you back, and it's hot everywhere. Ah,
Right. I don't know what this is. It's some attempt to. I don't know, but you know, we got you know, the ice caps and COVID and all this stuff, but
Now's a good
They've-
time.
they've got their own plan. You know?
I'll say this: whenever someone says, "Hey, I'm not trying to trick you," I definitely think they're trying to trick you.
right. Why?
I'm
Why?
like, why are you trying to trick me? Why would you even bring that up? I didn't think that.
Why
Now I
plant
do.
the seed?
Right.
That's,
Yeah.
And
You're
also,
thinking
what are
at
you
first-
tricking us with? What would the trick be? We bring back it's actually an elephant, but we went to a barber shop and just glued all.
we gorilla masked an elephant.
Right. I don't know. Are they going to
over there.
raise a woolly mammoth, and years later, when it gets to be 20 feet tall, are they going to be like, ta-da?
Yeah. They're gonna raise the woolly mammoth, and the trick is they go, your parents have been dead for millions of years. Um, okay, so the fact that they're like, well, we want to bring back an elephant that can withstand the cold because that benefits us. How? What is if you throw an elephant that can be cold
Yeah. Uh-huh.
in the ecosystem, what does that do?
I
And
don't.
if he wants to knock down trees, aren't most trees in warmer weather?
Um,
Aren't most trees
what-
in warmer weather?
I think I'm.
I mean, there's the tundra and such, but I
Oh
don't.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, I mean,
I
still don't
don't.
know.
I don't need there to be good reasons for them to bring these back. I want to see. I want to see a woolly mammoth. I want to see a saber-toothed tiger. I
I'm on
want to
board.
bring them.
Yeah, and,
I
and that's one thing. Don't pick and choose. Bring back them all. In fact, we should bring back a dinosaur. Have a couple of dinosaurs. Open up a whole
Yeah, like an
oh,
area. What did you call it?
maybe like a I don't know a safe haven. What do they call that?
I don't know.
like a park.
Reserve. A
Okay.
park.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could call it
Whoa,
a park.
Okay.
that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Take a helicopter to like an island or something.
That's it.
I'm for it.
All right. Let's
Yeah.
get
I
Jeff
don't.
Goldblum to see if he's interested.
I mean, do you want
Apartments.com
it
is
to?
paying him too well.
Do you want it to not happen?
I want it to happen. If they say, "Hey, we have," and by the way, that's not a lot of money to bring back a mammoth, like a prehistoric creature. I mean,
Yeah.
we spend, you know, double that for like practice facilities for, colleges. You know what I mean? That's not even like where the real game takes place. Like here's a practice field that costs double of woolly mammoth comeback story.
Yeah, but woolly mammoths don't sell a lot of like merch and jerseys and stuff.
Not yet.
Mhm.
And if you do sell woolly mammoth jerseys, they get a cut of it. Unlike collegiate athletes, where you don't have to pay them a fucking thing. You can just sell merchandise based on their name and take all that money.
Well, they're making money during college now. I think that's been updated.
Good.
Don't quote. Yeah, yeah. But but also the same thing with college athletes and woolly mammoths is neither one of them can read. So there's
Mm.
that too.
Okay. Well, so then we've got.
As we were talking about before we started the podcast, those bad moments. Okay. All right.
So now I'll take you real quick to the future, and then we're gonna come right back to the present where we
Go.
belong. Okay? Because I
Oh,
did mention
spirits,
one other
don't take me to see
one
the
other thing.
future.
Are they going to bring back a woolly mammoth and then do like a robot elephant and make them fight?
No, I don't think so. I don't
All
think so. A completely separate topic. But do you remember, like, a bunch of podcasts ago, we were talking about the Perseverance rover on Mars,
Yes.
and we said its future missions, it's gonna drill into rocks and sample the rocks. So apparently, it did that part. And then, do you remember we were talking about it's gonna like leave them on the ground for a future mission robot to come in, pick them up, and shoot them back to Earth?
Yeah. Yeah.
That'll be the next part. But the earliest we're gonna have that part is gonna be 10 years from now. So yeah. So maybe at the same time, 10 years from now, we're gonna have woolly mammoths back on Earth, and we're gonna have Mars rocks on Earth.
Wow.
God,
I
that
don't
would be
know. I don't know
crazy.
what
Like,
we're doing
we'll be in our
here.
30s by then, I think.
Early 30s. Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Huh.
So
It'll
we'll
be like
see.
a whole new world opening up for us at that point, I feel like.
What are we doing? You know, we're not trying to trick anyone here. Okay. And that's science for today.
So the ground, because they've got the ground guy and the helicopter guy up there, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
said the little ground guy drove around and put holes in rocks?
I think so. Yeah, you can. There's a picture of the hole if you want to see it that it drilled, and
I saw a drilled hole once in the on a rest stop bathroom stall.
yeah, okay, so it's kind of like that.
Kind of like that.
Yeah, yeah, but we're gonna analyze the gatherings.
Okay.
hmm
Wow, what a time to be alive.
That's right. It will be.
Historic
It
and
will be.
robots. It will be. Yeah.
Now it's still weird. We got to get through some shit, but hang in there, everybody. Hang in there. It's gonna get weird.
It hasn't yet, but it will, and be
Yeah.
ready for it.
And then also, Mark, you brought up something that's weird, right? I think we were talking about like the twists and turns last week, and
Mm-hmm.
a movie, and the mind fuck. You saw something.
Speaking of drilled holes.
Oh, The Matrix 4?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, we were talking a little bit before the podcast started, and I wanted to just let everyone know that if you're listening or watching, that if you're a creative and you're scared to put out anything that is, to be criticized for your creativity, just do it. Don't worry about it, because I watched the Matrix trailer, the new one, Matrix 4 trailer, and there were people that thumbs downed it on YouTube, and I go, "What did you do? What did you do?" So if that's the fact that a trailer came out that looks amazing and hasn't, I mean, the Matrix, I mean, 3 came out, what is this? The next part for 10 years, and the fact they took time and they edit it and they go, "Here you go," and someone goes, "No."
Yeah.
Don't worry about to see if your work sucks or not, or what other people think. Just throw it out there. Because someone didn't like the Matrix trailer. Not even the movie, the trailer.
Speaking of which, we just put out a new YouTube video, mini
Oh
golf.
boy, guys.
Hmm.
What do we think? Do we want to touch that for 2 minutes and apologize to everybody?
No, no,
Okay.
no. Matrix.
Right. Right. Yeah, what I just say.
Yeah, yeah. It's a little bit different format, and yeah, see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Matrix. All right, so the first Matrix came out in I think 1999.
Good year. I wasn't born yet, but yeah.
Dude. And I saw this trailer, and yeah, yeah, this it looks good. It looks
Great.
good. What did you see? You saw good?
Yeah, well, yeah, I saw good. I
Yeah.
only saw good. And
Yeah, it looks great. I'm very excited. I mean, 20 years ago, my my sci-fi dick got hard. I mean, yeah, it was.
I mean, think about it. They were still using CDs back then. I mean, I've never actually seen a CD because I'm so young, but I had my went through my grandfather's CD collection,
Uh-huh.
and it was so I mean, it's a long time ago. But I want to rewatch them all
Yeah.
on my streaming service, not the VHSs that I don't own. So
Okay. Right. There was actually I remember playing in college. Whoops. Uh I mean, way earlier than that. Uh there was a Matrix video game. It was a fighter game with my roommates we were playing. I remember it was actually kind of good. Like the move,
mhm.
that stuff. Yeah. I remember it felt pretty good playing. Did you
Nice.
did you know about that?
I
Have you
didn't
seen
know.
this?
No, I didn't. I
Uh-uh.
didn't know about it.
Yeah, it was like a 1v1 me fighter game, Matrix.
Oh wait, like a Mortal Kombat?
Yeah, kind of.
Crazy. How
Long
did
time
What the
ago.
could
hell?
you
Who
even?
was?
Who would you be? Neo and
I think so.
an agent? Like those are the only two people.
Right. Anyone remember that? Leave a comment, because that's the only time I've ever seen it. Ever was. I've never seen it come up anywhere else in my life. It was almost like it was a dream.
Now I need to my point of reference for that is always or well, now I'm just very curious, which came first, the bullet time in Max Payne or the Matrix? What was
Matrix.
you think the Matrix came
Yeah.
out before Max Payne?
Oh, for sure. It had to have been.
Huh.
I'm gonna look up Max Payne. You give me the Matrix.
But yeah, this trailer looks like it
Max
brought back.
Payne 2008.
Oh,
Oh no,
really?
you're the video game 2001. Sorry.
Ooh, that's close. Good point, Jeff.
Okay, and then yeah, 1999 for the Matrix.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Oh, it was 99. Good year that I wasn't a part of. But I know stuff happened. That was good.
yeah, Matrix Resurrection Christmas. All right, yeah.
Just gonna bulldoze over that word, aren't you?
Let's move on.
Yeah. Yeah. What else is going on?
I do think Mark's point for people just putting your stuff out. Everybody, it's the negative side of the internet, the state of the internet today. Everybody can see all your stuff, which is great, but then everybody also can shit on it, whether they actually have watched it or enjoyed it or didn't enjoy it. Make your stuff, put it out there. Don't put it out there. Just make your stuff. Make your stuff and enjoy making it.
Yeah.
And it doesn't always have to be monetized or turned into a side job. Make shit that you enjoy making and only show it to yourself. Just make shit and enjoy doing it.
Mm. Yeah.
And even if you make something and someone else thinks it's good, or a couple people do, then great. Then you've done your job. It's like, oh yeah, I liked it. I like that thing. That's funny, or that's cool. Great. The hard thing about stand up though is like you have to get most of the room to like like it at that time. I can't go up there with an idea and 3 people laugh. I'm like, good.
Good. That's all I needed. That's you guys. All right.
Yeah.
Everyone
That's
else that
interesting,
isn't
yeah.
laughing, you're wrong. These people, I did it for these people.
Yeah. I mean, like the business game, which I,
Now, is
a
that a
lot of
board
people
game?
like that.
That's a movie we made when we were.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. We made it for us, and we thought it was funny, and then other people liked it. We
That's
might have
right.
to release that on YouTube somewhere.
Oh, jeez.
God, what you guys need to start remastering. I've seen all these like up-res versions of stuff. Like, see if you can remaster your old stuff.
Yeah. I think it's on a CD somewhere.
Oh man.
Well, if you guys are interested, I've got a voicemail.
Yeah.
Oh,
absolutely.
yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Kind
Let's
of
let it happen.
kind of in line with what we were talking about.
Crazy. I don't know how they always line up, but
I don't either. Ones
people
and
are gonna
zeros,
think
man.
that we're
Ones and
starting to
zeros.
listen before, and that's gonna be a problem.
All right. Let me know, and everybody watching, let me know if you can hear this. We're new at this, very young and new.
Hello. I don't know if y'all are still doing this. I just started listening to the podcast like 2 weeks ago. I'm kind of drunk. I'm listening to like y'all's probably I don't know 20th podcast, and I just want to say, hey dudes, Y'all are doing great. I'm really proud of you. And I hope you're proud of me. I haven't done anything cool, but, you know, rock on. Keep it up. I like y'all's YouTube channel. I've binge watched everything. And now I can't stop listening to your podcast. So keep it up. Y'all are doing great. Way to go. Bye.
Wow. Thanks.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
No
That's
name.
awesome. Well,
No
a
name.
lot of
Named.
stuff. Anonymous.
Anonymous.
Thank you.
thanks,
Uh,
Anonymous. We appreciate it. And we are proud of you too,
Yeah, we are
because
proud.
Yeah.
that takes courage to call and leave a voicemail of, hey, you could have just not pressed the button, but you did. And you said some kind words, and we appreciate it. So I'm proud of you.
It was. I just thought it was so bizarre. It's just some sort. I'm sure a doctor could listen to this and make some sort of diagnosis. But like I listened to that the other day when we got it, and when the guy says, "I'm really proud of you," I was like, "Oh, really? Thank you." I don't know this person at all. It's just a random voicemail, but like it really made me feel good just to hear somebody say, "I'm proud of you."
It felt sincere.
It did. It really did.
For some reason, I felt something when he said it.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe it was a little pause afterwards or something. I don't know what it was, but yeah,
It
same.
it may sound totally silly to everyone else, but like when he said it, I was like, "Thank you very much. I believe you and I appreciate it."
Good job. Yeah.
I don't know if like I have a pride deficiency in my life. I think I do.
Okay. Huh.
I think that's a heavy word. It's a heavy word to hear from somebody else.
Yeah. Yeah. It is. It's an odd one. I guess I'm glad it doesn't get. Maybe it does get thrown around too much, but I don't hear it thrown around too much.
Yeah. It's kind of like being proud of someone is, I feel like, is also like telling someone you love them. It's the same thing, which we all know. Love is not prideful, that's interesting.
Is that
But
true? I didn't know that.
yeah, it's not prideful, or it doesn't boast, or
Are you reading a thing right now?
no, no,
Is this like some sort of
no.
sponsorship you have?
Yeah. Anyway, guys, 1-800-FLOWERS. I want to tell. Yeah, no, I think when you hear someone says, "I'm proud of you," it's like it's a deep word, and I feel like maybe when you hear it, you don't take it lightly either. I don't know. You say like, "Oh, maybe it's thrown around too much," but I don't know. I think that's a very limited word that you just don't throw around.
Yeah.
Good point.
I don't know. I like it though. Good.
Yeah.
Thanks for the call.
Thank you very
that was
much for the
great.
call. I've got another one here if you guys are interested.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hey guys, Ken from Bloomington here. Just wanted to give you your Hummy's debate question for the day. Mark, you are pro spoon. Jeff, you are pro fork. Steven, decide which is the superior utensil. Bye guys.
Wow. That's a good one. Let's say you're having dinner, at a restaurant, you're at a long table, want to use that the opposite side of the table from the other. Now there are different ways to eat spaghetti. You could have one of one or the other, and use them together. But let's say it's not that. Let's say it's God. What was it? Fork
What's-
and spoon?
Yeah, just
Or-
which one is superior?
Yeah, let's start with that.
I
Just
mean,
which one is superior? Mark,
Mark, you
Which
are
one was
pro
I?
spoon.
you're here representing which?
Spoon.
Spoon.
He's big spoon.
Spoon.
Big spoon.
Okay. What is it about these spoons?
These spoons they're clearly the best eating utensil, period. This isn't even a debate anymore, more so than just a fact statement section of our podcast. Because when you eat cereal, if you eat cereal with a fork, you're fucked. You're just, what are you gonna do? Stab the Cheerios? Stab the Fruit Loops? No, you gather with the goodness of which is the best part, the milk of the cereal. You get a whole scoop of it. It holds liquid and solid, right?
Okay.
Same thing with soup. What are you gonna use? Spoon.
Okay.
And I would argue that if we lost the fork completely, say the guy who invented the fork, I go back, I'm from the future, I go back, I fucking shoot him in the head. No fork is ever invented. Guess what? Life's the same.
Well, you mentioned
We don't miss it.
It is good at holding liquids and solids, but what about gases? I don't,
Great point. So if a gas is going up, I put a spoon over the top of it and I can trap the gas underneath the spoon.
Okay.
If you try that with a fork, it's going to go right through the slats.
All right. Well,
So technically it can hold all of the above.
we have
They're
a
called
man from Big
tines.
Fork
Please-
here.
Please use the correct terminology. They're tines on the fork.
Oh, well, I
and
guess
thank
he
you.
he needs no introduction. Here he is. He's
No,
talking. Yes,
I've
Fork
been
Man.
holding my tongue long enough.
Sorry,
Uh-huh.
I didn't know the name of him because I only remember important information. But go ahead.
Right. My debate partner here, who apparently is a murderous psychopath traveling through time. I would just like to tell everybody, get rid of your spoons. You don't need them. Do you have a bowl? Do you put that soup in a bowl? Do you put that cereal in a bowl? Do you drink out of cups? It's all the same thing, isn't it, folks? Just get rid of that spoon. You don't need it. Just put it to your lips, tilt it up a little bit, and just drink it. Get rid of it. You're just wasting time. You want more than what that spoon can hold, don't you? That's just a little cupful. Get rid of that
Okay.
spoon. Just start going straight to the source.
Okay, so you're saying they're redundant, these spoons.
Spoons are 100% redundant. They are not needed.
Okay.
And I know you could say, oh well, yeah, so is the fork. If you want to eat with your hands like an animal, like some sort of woolly mammoth with their trunk rooting around in the tundra, picking up spaghetti. But no, we use forks because we need tools. We are an advanced civilization. We have thumbs to hold things, so we hold the bowl, we tilt it to our face, or we put our fork in the middle of that bed of linguine and we twist it. We collect way more than our mouth can hold. Not with a spoon. You can only get but so much with the spoon.
Wow. Oh, that's very interesting. Mark, I think you have 1 minute for a rebuttal since you were personally attacked. And then also
Much like
to
that man who was
Jeff's
shot and
points
murdered.
also.
I didn't hear a lot of pro fork in Jeff's debate. I heard
Oh.
anti spoon.
Oh, okay.
So there is no benefit to having a fork. That's my argument, is that there's no additive. The spoon, he's saying, oh, a cup, a bowl. Sure. You can control, but you wouldn't have a cup of ice cream and just dump it into your gullet like a pelican, like a psychopath. You want to control the amount that goes into your mouth. So I'll have to use Jeff's term, I'll have this miniature cup / spoon or bowl utensil. So now I have a miniature bowl, and I'm eating out of that miniature bowl. Basically it's like a measuring cup size. There's a bowl, there's a cup. Here's a spoon. Take a little bit. Have a little bit. Only a nibble. You want to try it? You want to try a bite? Oh, can I try that? You want to drink out of my bowl? You're crazy. Have a spoon. Enjoy your weekend.
Okay.
Great. Okay. Jeff?
You did bring up a point. It's like a measuring cup. Sure. A measuring cup, which is just another type of cup, which is just like a bowl. You're making the points for me. We don't need these spoons. You got a cup, you got a bowl. That's all you need. Do you drink with straws? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They're completely. You're an adult person, so no, you don't require a straw. You're able to, with one hand, lift that to your mouth and get that liquid or beverage, or maybe it's a mix of both, like a boba tea type situation. You just put it right in your mouth. And
Okay.
I understand where you think I'm making only anti-spoon comments, but apparently you're not aware of modern day debate. It's not about what I have to offer. It's about me shitting on what you're offering. That's what people remember. I attack you and your stuff. Who cares what the fuck? Don't look at what I'm doing over here. Don't look at that. Fuck this guy. Let's try and get as many people behind me as possible to go after this person and their thing. I don't have anything going on. I don't bring a fork with me. But don't look at that. Don't look at that. You're awful and you're trying to kill freedom.
Wow. Strong words from Big Fork and Spoon. Good job, guys. Good job. Thank you for being here. Please leave now.
Get the fuck out. I'm eating my lunch.
I'm just gonna use both
Yeah,
to do what I want. Some people, they eat spaghetti, and they twist the fork into the spoon and then they eat it.
You're
So
using a fork, aren't
Can't
you?
we all just get along, right? No? Okay.
If he goes knife, I'm going to kill him.
Oh, do I have
With
to
a
make
fork.
a decision?
Ooh, fork is a murderous weapon.
Mm. Mm-mm. I have to make a decision now. Is that the deal?
That is
Or
the
no?
deal.
I can't say I'm using both.
You have to choose which is the superior. That was the caller's request.
Oh, I see. Well, here's something that wasn't brought up. Knives, right? Sometimes you can use a fork as a knife, but then also a spoon can also be. But again, the spoon does hold liquid and solid. So maybe that one. I mean, but this is so close to call. It's almost too close to call. I think we need like a recount, you know?
Beauty of this is the weekend, our last weekend in a nutshell. Nobody can decide. Please don't make us make decisions.
We'll let the Discord. We'll have the results in the Discord
Okay,
with the votes.
Let the listeners decide.
that's fine. That's fine.
Interesting
That was a
points.
Great, good topic for debate.
On the fork, the spoon doesn't have any points. Boring. Get it out of here. So
Okay, did somebody please
Speaking
escort
of
these
not
people
having
out?
points, the fork guy didn't have any points.
Oh, gee.
that was what I said, but you just turned it around.
See, he's turning things around on you guys. Do you see that? He's just flipping it, making it about himself.
Okay, good job, guys.
Spoon wins. Thank you. You're welcome.
Good job. To everybody.
Huh. All right.
Just work here. All right. Is that all? Is that all?
That is all the voicemails we have. Mark, did you have any Instagram?
I have a bunch.
Oh
I have a
boy,
bunch.
Oh boy.
And I'm gonna try to get to them. Let's see. Sorry, this is all gonna get edited out, right?
Yes, of course.
Oki makes a good point. You can use a spoon for anything a fork can do, however difficult. But if you need a spoon, a fork will not do. But I think if we changed people's mindset about bowls and had people think about the same way that they do cups or mugs, the spoon the spoon is gone pretty much.
Sure, you got bowls, which is a larger version, or you got pitchforks, larger version of a fork.
Right.
Okay.
How big do you want to go?
No, I'm just saying like the ladling part, you can bypass all that. If everybody was okay with putting bowls to their mouth,
You're saying if there's no etiquette on how to put food in your mouth, then yeah, spoons are gone.
no, I'm not saying etiquette. I see what you're trying to get me to say, yeah, and then you're like, oh well, you're barnyard people. You just shovel it in. No, we're not doing that. It's in I think other cultures.
You guys don't have to continue. We've done.
No, I feel very strongly, honestly, about this. The spoons. There are the few. Ice cream is a good argument for spoons because you are having to cut. But again, like at that point, you use a fork. If we were on a board of people to, like, as a world, we said we're getting rid of the spoon or the fork. We were tasked with deciding which one to get rid of.
Smash cut to another topic we just talked about, The Matrix, the scene where he goes, "There is no spoon." Oh,
Wow. Wow, this is all coming full circle.
Much like the shape of a bowl.
All right, guys. Good.
All right, we got a Hummy's thing here.
Okay.
Mark Ritter. It was a Patreon member. You guys are so great, Mark. You make the best points. I know. Just had a quick question.
Hey, can you show this?
No, I don't want to
screen
show
here?
it. It's gonna get all fuzzy and everything. If you were to play a person being kidnapped in a movie, who would you choose to rescue you? Like any movie or TV series character. Anyways, sorry for the audio issues. Happy shit comings to you all. Cheers.
That's a good question. Yeah.
Yeah, Mark, great question, great name.
If you were a character in a movie, and you were captured, who would rescue you?
Who would you want to rescue, right? So like if it's almost like if you phone a friend.
Mm-hmm.
I've got 3 answers.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
Batman, MacGyver, or the A-Team.
Oh, jeez.
And I don't know if that's allowed. I can try and whittle it down to 1. But right now, those are my gut, like, immediate go-to, or not go-to, but like that's what I would want, I think, because at least MacGyver and the A-Team, they would be the most entertaining, like, to watch them come get me. I don't know if I get to do that in this scenario. I mean, I guess I'm just stuck wherever I am, waiting to be rescued.
So
Yeah.
MacGyver, he's the guy that invented contraptions on the spot and to get out of tricky situations. What capture scenario are you in where he's needed to rescue you? Are you like in a Houdini underwater box or something? Like how are you captured?
I don't know. Mark Ritter didn't tell us. I'm just general captured. I'm
Okay.
It could be I might be in a spider, like a giant spider web, and
Okay.
it's just my head poking up out. I'm like, oh my god, he's got me webbed. Black Widow's gonna eat me, and not ScarJo.
Hmm. It's a very common one. The spider web. You're stuck up there.
Wait, are you still bitter at each other from the debate? Is this what's happening here?
We
It
should
just
start
spills
doing these-
over into our regular life all the time now.
Okay.
I mean, I think any capture scenario, I whatever it is, MacGyver doing his thing to get to me to rescue me is going to be one of the most entertaining to watch. But again, I don't know if I get to watch that or be a part of that, or if anybody does. I would get captured. I would allow myself to be captured if it meant that other people got to watch MacGyver come rescue me, because that's how nice I am.
There's gonna be another category.
Wow. Yeah.
Kidnapped for cucking. Yeah, that's a good one. But yeah, I think if you're not able to watch, all you see is a door explode, and he comes in with like a snorkel on, and you're like, holy shit, you blew that off with a snorkel and a golf ball? Yep,
Yeah.
sure did.
I played tuba in marching band.
Right. Well, you mentioned being wrapped up in a spider web. It made me think of Lord of the Rings, and I'm like, okay, I'd like for Gandalf to rescue me
Oh,
somehow with magic, but is my capture scenario in a shipping container with a team of terrorists guarding me? Like, can I mix
I think so.
worlds together like that, or
Yeah.
Yeah, it's whoever you want.
okay?
I guess we put it this way: who do you trust the most to get out of there successfully? You are
Okay.
kidnapped. You phone a character. This guy's gonna get me out.
Yeah, that's. I mean, from my childhood, I mean, from what I heard after I grew up, the Terminator.
Thank you.
I would want a Terminator to come busting in, right?
Out of the walls.
He's programmed to do whatever I say, also, just like in Terminator 2. An unstoppable machine, yeah, that. Give me that one.
That'd be a pretty good one. Yeah, I mean, I
Yeah.
feel like that's the most practical or reasonable thing. Like, there's the least amount of chance for error, I feel like, with a Terminator.
Right.
You're definitely getting out of wherever the situation is.
I think so, right?
I would feel like it. I mean, aside from, but if you're back to the whole Gandalf thing, if you're in Mount Doom, isn't there like a bunch of lava around there? I feel like that's the Terminator's one weakness is like molten
That's
metal
right.
and lava.
Yeah, he couldn't. But if I'm in a spider web and I phone the Terminator, he just comes in and takes his finger and then unwraps the web and I'm free. It's like, oh, kind of a letdown. You know, anybody could have done that.
I was expecting you to knock it out with magic, but you just kind of broke it open. In fact, I can break it open.
Wait, so you're claiming that oh, okay, I get it. Mark, do you recall our hike that we went on?
Yes, yeah. I see where this is coming from. Yeah,
I think I know who thinks they're the real superhero here.
yeah.
The person removing the spider webs.
Steven, on our hike, Steven was the first person with 2 sticks, and he was moving his arms up and down to break all the spider webs out of our way so everyone else could follow safely. So he was the trailblazer.
Oh. Right, yeah, I guess I don't need any rescuer. I would call myself, right?
Yeah, if it was spider webs, I think I would call you.
Right. So if I'm rescued and a bunch of terrorists are guarding me in a room, and I whip out a cell phone out of nowhere, they'll be like, "Oh my God, who are you calling?" I'd be like, "No one, because I'm getting out of here myself." And I whip out 2 Uzis and I just wipe out the whole room. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
that's
me.
good.
It's me.
Yeah.
That's the hero. That's the twist.
We'll allow it. I guess.
Yeah.
I guess it's
I
up to
think-
Mark.
Yeah, I think I would choose Tom Cruise, Mission Impossible. I mean, any mission, this guy will do it. And not only for the fact of the character, but if it's just Tom Cruise, people are going to be so blown away that he's there. They'll be like, "Fucking Tom Cruise, what are you doing here?" And be like, "Oh,
International star.
you have my friend." And they go, "Oh, this guy? Oh yeah, well, shit, you can we just get a picture first?" And they're like, "Oh yeah, sure." And they snap a selfie, and then he just walks straight out the front door with me.
That's a really good. I think, and also again to what we were talking about before the podcast, I think you could do that equally as well with Keanu.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
Matrix again. Yes. Uh-huh.
I think either of those two guys come busting out of the walls to rescue you. People are going to be so starstruck that they couldn't do anything. They couldn't stay mad.
Right.
Interesting tactic. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of unfair. It's kind of unfair. I mean, it is literally called Mission Impossible, and if they do it, then I guess by the laws of logic, he could do anything. If he can complete an impossible mission, there is not anything he cannot complete.
Correct. And he's done it how many times? 5? 5 times?
I think so.
Yeah.
So, and I think those are compounding with all of the. So impossible to the power of 5.
Oh my God, yeah.
That might Ethan Hunt might be the most super of all superheroes, if you really think about it.
He's got brains, he's got brawn, he's got intelligence, he has physical abilities.
Looking good
It's-
while sprinting, that's one of the most. Motorcycle riding, that's a superhero power, I think.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
He's stealthy.
maybe. I guess. I think if him and my Terminator were getting into a fight, my Terminator could take more bullets and live,
Yeah, but that sounds like an impossible mission, which I think he would be able to handle.
It's true.
Damn it. Damn it. You're right.
But I'm pretty sure Richard Dean Anderson is Canadian, and I mean, he just knifes everybody out of the way. So
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, any Canadian could rescue you, I guess, too.
okay, yeah. So MacGyver or any Canadian, I'll take those. Those are my choices. Speaking of impossible missions, Mark, I want to pay for your new album that's coming out yet. I want to pay for it now, but it's not out. Can I? That seems like an impossible mission, right?
It's not impossible. Oh my God,
What?
I'm so glad you. Yeah, it's available for pre-order now. You can go get it on iTunes or obviously Spotify, but you can pre-order it on iTunes right
Wow.
now.
No
So
way.
the
What do
day
you?
when it comes out, it'll automatically be uploaded, and you can hear all of the tracks.
What do you look up to get it preloaded?
That's a good question. You can I think it's on like what is it? Band music? What's that site? There's like
Bandcamp?
band music. Maybe I'm just
think
on
it's
a high
Bandcamp.
schooler's website.
This one time at bandcamp.com.
Right, yeah, just Google that and you can find it. You can type in Mark Brady Incognito and I'm sure it'll come up. But yeah, you can find it on Spotify,
Wait, now,
iTunes.
I'm gonna do it right now.
you said type in Mark Brady Incognito. Do you have to put your browser in incognito to type in that?
Okay, and now I'm going to change the album name because I see how this is confusing. Regular Google. It depends on what you're doing. What browser are you going from and what browser are you going to? Because you can stay incognito if you're already in incognito.
You know
And
what? I
then-
use DuckDuckGo, so I don't have to worry about incognito on my.
Wow.
All right, Mark. So
Okay.
this is happening.
Sure.
I look you up, and you come up, but it's one track. What do I do now?
Oh boy. Now we're in a pickle. So you can also go to my Instagram. And the link is in my bio, and it's available on iTunes Store, Spotify, and Bandcamp. So right now, for pre-order, there's only one track available for pre-listening. I think we're gonna make
The
another
link
one
is in your
available
bio of what?
soon. Instagram.
Okay. Well, how do we get
Yeah.
to your Instagram?
Fuck. You go on Instagram, and you
Uh-huh.
can go under my name, which is at Mark Brady, and then that's with 3 Y's. And the
Okay.
reason it has 3 Y's is because 1 Y and 2 Y were taken.
You couldn't think of anything else.
Nope.
Okay.
So I just kept hitting Y until they were available.
All right. MarkBrady.
That's right.
God.
I feel sorry for the number 2 guy because he was like why, and someone said to him like, "You didn't think of anything else?" And he doesn't even know there's a number 3 behind him.
You just prices righted those other two Mark Brady's.
You know what? I'm gonna see if there's a Mark Brady with 4 Ys. Hang on.
Jesus, I hope not. If so, I'm gonna personally message him and be like, "Look, dude, I know what you're doing, and I feel bad for you too."
No, I think you're the last one apparently with this idea
For
that
right
you
now.
had for the Ys.
Just keep hitting
Instagram.com
Y.
to create new account.
God. Now you're stuck with it.
Thanks, Jeff. Yeah.
Well, good. Yeah, then I'm going to do that, and that's not an impossible mission that I can do. That's great. I'm happy
great.
to hear about
It's pretty damn hard though.
that. I will.
Yeah, it sounds pretty confusing now that I've had to say it.
I will happily go to iTunes and I will fork over the cash to.
Oh, see what he's doing there.
And I'm doing a
Oh.
nice thing for you, so you better not be mean about my forks.
You really spoon fed that comment, didn't you?
Maybe we end things here before it gets weird and mean.
Well, thank you everybody for hanging out this week. I believe that's all we have, unless there's anything I've forgotten, which I never do and never will or have. Never, and every episode has been perfect and flawless. And if anybody says otherwise, they didn't. So
That's a good point.
thank you very much, everybody, for hanging out. New video just came out a few days ago. Whenever you're listening to this podcast, so go check that out. You can find us. Haven't been streaming very much. Don't know why I've been feeling weird about it. Feeling like anxious. I feel guilty for not. It's a weird spiral. Like I didn't do it. Then I felt guilty about not doing it, and then it's just a weird spiral that happens. But would like to start doing it more.
All right, yeah, let's get in there and play some games.
Yeah, we want to get
Tabletop.
in there. We found some Wingspan the free version of Wingspan we want to play on there. Maybe we can do like a full Cousins stream one time.
Yeah,
Sure.
that sounds good.
You can find us on YouTube. Mark's comedy album was all the places that we just talked about.
Full release is October 8th. Thank you.
So is
All right,
that
less
the
than a month.
actual term, full release?
I think so.
Because there's something else that uses the term full release, and I can't remember what it is. Yeah, well, it doesn't matter.
Okay, yeah, we'll move past it.
But yeah, find Mark's album. You can find us on YouTube. The podcast is on YouTube. Come over, hang out in the Discord, Patreon, Twitch, all the stuff. We're on all the places. Oh, and TikTok.
Oh yeah.
If you're listening to this and you didn't know it, not to brag or anything, but we're kind of a big deal on TikTok. So
Right.
You know.
Right. Yeah. We just. Yeah, the flat Earth thing is going around again.
not it's like a
Oh, no,
record and not
no.
like a it's a whole. Is this
That's
something I
Going,
wig?
it's going in rotation
Yeah,
again.
it's
The flat
rotating.
Earth
Yeah,
is
yeah.
just kind of
Yes.
360 degrees,
Like a coin.
like a
Mhm.
coin.
Spinning.
All right, everybody. Well, have a great week. Thank you for hanging out, and we will see you all very soon.
Okay.
Thanks, everyone.